ভিডিওগুলো কেউ যদি দেখেন তাহলে একটা কমেন্ট করে জানান যে ভিডিও দেখা যাচ্ছে কিনা। আশা করি দেখা যাচ্ছে। খেলা ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন, আর আশা করি ভালো লাগবে খেলা। দেখা যাক নেটের কি অবস্থা। মিশন কমপ্লিট করি। হ্যাঁ, আমার ফরমেশন ছবি থাম্বনেলে দেওয়া আছে, তারপরেও দেখিয়ে নিই। দেখা যাক ম্যানুয়াল না একটু কিছু বাকি আছে, দেখা যাক কিছু বাকি আছে। নিচে সব কমপ্লিট করা আছে। আপনারা যারা ম্যানুয়াল নেওয়ার কার্ডটা নেননি তাড়াতাড়ি নিয়ে নেবেন। 5 স্টার টোকেন, নমিনেশন কন্ট্যাক্ট টোকেন কালেক্ট করেন। কার্ডটা খুবই ভালো পারফরমেন্স করছে, আশা করি ফিউচারও করবেন ইপিক কার্ডের মতো। গেম প্ল্যানটা দেখিয়ে নিন। ক্রিয়েটিভ প্লে মেকারে আমি দিয়েছি রাইট উইং প্লেয়ার, রাইট উইং খেলতে হবে। ডিবালা, ডিবালা খেলতে রাইট উইং, ডিপ লেন ফরওয়ার্ড চাইবে। লাইভটি কেউ দেখলে অবশ্যই কমেন্ট করে জানাবেন। আর আমার সাথে খেলতে চাইলে অবশ্যই আপনার ইউজার নেম কমেন্টে লিখে দিবেন, অথবা কোড শেয়ার করবেন, আমি অবশ্যই খেলার চেষ্টা করব।
Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, we're underway.
Richie has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, when it comes to anticipation, Peter, this guy reads the game better than most. And it's very important that they've got somebody like him to stop the opposition. He's got an eye for space that might open up too. And I think the manager will be hoping that he can provide what they...
Superb from Barella! A finish of true class! We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Decent shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And again! Milan with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Akanji. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Glorious! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter, just when the opposition...
And the shot! Goal! Milan! And the comeback is complete! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Milan leading now.
I think there's been a great menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tries to pass it through. Now it's Rafael Leao. That has been cut short. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Ribery. Now it's Barella. Kalulu clears without hesitation. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribery. And Ribery!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
30 minutes gone. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Zielinski. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. And he's there to get it away. Oh no, this does not look good. Tries a deft little ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, what a mistake! He's picked his way through, takes a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he can thump it away. Ribery. Now it's Rafael Leao. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Cannavaro. And that brings the first half to a close. Milan have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time. which is, for them, more or less ideal.
Please take some time out to give
So there was the first half.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Milan are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
খেলা ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই সবাই সাবস্ক্রাইব করবেন।
Gets us going once more. Good-looking ball. Rafael Leao is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kalulu attempts a clearance. Cleared away. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. No foul, says the referee. And now they can spring out of defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Batistuta was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was...
And the finish! Goal! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
It is compellingness, utterly compelling.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishes.
And he was quick to react. That has been slung wide. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Pass somewhat off target. Who saw this coming? From the cusp of victory to the cusp of desperation. Vlahovic! That was produced there, the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Can he get on the end of this?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 9, Vlahovic. Coming on the field is number 11.
And here's Batistuta.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Barella.
Substitution for Lazio. Number 10, Judas. Coming on to replace him is number 27, Serginho.
That's good running with the ball. Can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or...
And Rinaldi! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Oh, delicious! Such devilish curl!
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, they've done the hard part, now to survive the last few minutes.
Added
I can
minute has been
wholeheartedly
indicated.
say, Peter, they deserve this, but has the opposition enough spirit left in them now to maybe find a way back?
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, that's a key interception. There you have it. The referee says that time is up. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established.
আবার ট্রাই করব কিন্তু এটি আচ্ছা এটি নিয়ে না এটি নিয়ে না খেলবো লাজিও এস লাজি খুবই সুন্দর একটা ম্যাচ ছিল লাস্টে ম্যাচে লাস্ট টাইমে যে গোলটা শেষ দেখা যাক এবার কি হয় ল্যাগ না দিলে অবশ্য ভালো খেলা হবে আশা করি ইনশাআল্লাহ দেখা যাক কি
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this crowd competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Rovella tries a shot! Contact was certainly crisp, didn't quite come off.
Well, he's the type that always fancies himself, Peter, in these situations, and with very good reason.
Searching pass he's played there. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Batistuta. He's picked his weapon. Chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Leicester gets over and intercepts.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Tries to play it through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Lazio are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Pulisic. That's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's picked out the run. Well, it's come to nothing. Rovella. And it's De Bruyne. Out for a throw. Great vision. Now it's Fofana. Nicely spread. Goal kick as confirmed by the referee. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. In with the challenge. It's a searching pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now he's got space here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
This looks promising. And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta looking sharp there.
I think there were a few doubts for a split second, Peter, as to whether he was offside. I think he really got away with one there. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's intervened well there. And that signals the end of the first period. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. De Bruyne. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini chooses to go cross-field. It's Fofana. Can he get it through? Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Van Basten. And this is Batistuta. Oh, now he can run. Batistuta! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Inter have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Roberto Baggio. And here's Van Basten. And Batistuta! Same again, same outcome.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And we have our very first corner. Barella goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lazio are looking to go forward now. And it's Dybala. Pulisic. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cleared away. Wriggles his way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Pulisic. Akanji clears without hesitation.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Batistuta. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Baggio. Now, can they get... There's the shot! And there's a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So the first moment of real significance.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off? Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And this is Batistuta, and he is deftly away. And he shoots! And he makes no mistake. And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips the fence.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So here we go then, extra time is coming up.
Substitution for Inter. Number 9, Baggio. Coming on the field is...
Don't test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Lazio displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. And here's Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And they can counter here. That's been cut out, well played. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldinho! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's having a go! Another one of football's and how moments.
Barella fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
the most accurate pass. Now it's Ronaldinho. And this is Batistuta. That's really well cleared. It's all a little bit desperate. And it is half-time in extra
Those
time.
of you making their way home on public transportation
So those 15
today,
minutes
please watch
have
the screen for
flown
train
by.
departure times from
Limbs
all
now
local
and
major
heads
stations.
indeed at the point of exhaustion. How will this end? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Fofana receives it in a good position here. Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Fofana. Now there's a fine ball. It's Ronaldinho!
Substitution in progress.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And the keeper beats it away. Rovella getting this one clear. Costa Corta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Ended up in no man's land.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a simple one for the keeper. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30. And, Jim, here we are.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So time to shake, and he duly obliges.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Batistuta, the next man to walk up to the spot. And he makes it one each. And he duly obliges. So on to the second man. Oh, he teased the keeper and it paid off.
Yeah, looks so confident as well. The keeper's notes didn't help him then.
Zielinski, second in line for them. Never in doubt.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
We're on to number 3 here.
That was an aggressive success. Well, if you have any doubts, that's what you do to conquer it.
Rafael Leao is third in line. Firm, low, telling. And it's 3-3. Barella, fourth in their queue. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So the fourth man in line walking up to the spot. No! Denied remarkably! Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Now that is how to take a penalty.
I don't think there was ever any doubt, really, Peter. Certainly not in his mind. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
What poise! What noise! And that takes us to sudden death. So both teams effectively one kick away from the precipice.
Yes!
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge. This to win it. No pressure, of course.
Yes!
And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Perfect result,
And we
perfect
come to you
outcome.
now with a
A
quick
test
request
passed
to
with
support
flying
for our
colours.
charity fund, Chance in Football.
Your final thoughts, Jim?
Lazio really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that would have gotten the doubters going, but I guess they'll all go a little quiet now.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
না দিলে খুব সুন্দর খেলা হবে আশা করি। ভেক্টরতেই 1000 পয়েন্ট হয়ে যাবে। লেটস গো। ভিডিও যারা দেখছেন অবশ্যই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিবেন চ্যানেলটা, ভিডিও ভালো লাগলে অবশ্যই। যারা এই ইভেন্টগুলো কমপ্লিট করেন নাই আজকেই করে নেন, আজকে রাতের মধ্যে। আগামীকাল বৃহস্পতিবার নতুন আপডেট আসবে আর সাথে সাথে এগুলো চলে যাবে। মাঝে মাঝে খুব ল্যাগ দিচ্ছে যার কারণে একটু ডিস্টার্ব হচ্ছে, তাছাড়া সব ঠিক আছে। আজকে আমার এই ফুটবল গেমের প্রথম লাইভ, তো যারা যারা সাথে থাকবেন আশা করি তারা ভালো থাকবেন সব।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Alaba gets it clear. Diaz. Now it's Batistuta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pepe can clear it away. Nicely shaped ball. Romero is there and he can get that clear. Serginho gets it away. Quarter of an hour played. Looking to play him in. And this is Messi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And that's played in low. And it's claimed by the keeper. So what can they make of this? Now it's Solot. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. Romero is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Solot going after that. Solot! Solot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And back it goes. Edmilson. Great vision. Veron. Veron unable to make... That's rather hopeful. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Veron. Silvesh clears without hesitation. Kovacic. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And we've reached half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
And we
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So right back into the action.
Milan really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Solot. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's got the beating of his man. Veron. And Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. There's the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sorloth really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Can he get on the end of this? Pepe gets over and intercepts. Well, there's the clearance. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Batistuta. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Can spring out of defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Knocks it into space. Great chance! And that's a good finish. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
There was this feeling that the game was petering out, but credit for never losing their focus despite things not going as planned. Now comes the question, will they stick or twist?
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And here's Diaz.
Milan really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? And that is doing no harm at all. And back to the keeper they go. Garcia, a keeper with complete command over his defence. Neymar ploughing through the middle. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter.
তারপরে 77 পয়েন্ট পেয়েছি। খুবই সুন্দর চান্স মিস করেছি দুইবার। কিছুই করার নাই, খেলাটা এরকম, মাথা গরম করলে চলবে না, ঠান্ডা মাথায় খেলতে হবে।
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And Cruyff! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. Guardiola! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Oh, that's a key interception. There's a sharp little ball here. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
And Cruyff! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rijkaard can get it clear. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Milan are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Hakimi can clear it away. Ronaldinho going face to face with his great rival. Now it's Haaland. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Milan still without a single shot on target. Guardiola. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Cruyff. Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for moves. Cruyff! And that's another fine save.
Cruyff really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Barcelona have their third corner. And it's been hooked away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. And it's Ronaldinho. This might... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
52 minutes is number 20, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Check is there to clear.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Akanji, Bellingham. Guardiola. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. Played into space. That was not gone well. That could spell trouble. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Howson. Guardiola.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
This is a promising build-up. Looking for options for movement. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Milan unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Immediately.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Substitution for Milan. Number 15, Cristiano Ronaldo.
So off we go again.
14, Gay.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Number 17, Gabriel.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. De Ligt clears. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Sergi is looking to influence the game from out wide. Haaland. Milan still this single goal behind. Now it's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. Look at the space. Chance! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
After 58 minutes is
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That looks a decent ball. Oh, Red, nice interception. Batistuta, and that has put paid to that. Ronaldinho has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Nicely shaped ball. Oh no, what has happened here? Oh, it's Batistuta. Gerrard. De Ligt cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. Into the last quarter of an hour. Now it's come to nothing. And he's quick to get rid. Guardiola. Well, there's the clearance. Gerrard. Now it's Batistuta. Ronaldinho. And it's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away?
Milan really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's really well cleared. Short changes him with that pass. And now they can clear their lines.
added time.
1 minute to add according to the board. And that will be it. Milan perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and acknowledgement of the effort put in by the players, but that does not hide the overall disappointment.
Just a quick request.
আছে, তাহলে আজকের মতো এখানেই বিদায় জানাই সকলকে। আল্লাহ হাফেজ, আসসালামু